welcome back. You might notice that I'm wearing the same thing as I was in the last video. If you watched the last video, you'll know that I got cut kind of short on my responses there to my one question that I answered. So, since I keep promising you guys a special episode, and by my own negligence in scheduling the other folks I want in that video, I have not delivered the special video. What you're going to get instead is this two-part Fit Brew Friday. So welcome back. Like I said, I'm wearing the same thing. I don't know yet if I'm going to post this in the same week. I guess I'll do the same week. With 2 videos. That's cool, right? I think so. Anyway, I did feel bad that I only got to that one question. Particularly because this second one pertains to New Year's, which today is January 3rd, and it's the first Fit Brew Friday of the new year, and I really did not like the idea of leaving a New Year's question hanging off the first video of the new year. It didn't make much sense to me. So, you guys get the first ever 2-part Fit Brew Friday where I'm too slow answering questions and I talk too much, and so I had to break it up into 2. But hey, that makes it special, right? 2020, a year full of changes. Question number 2. Tips for dealing with the gym being overcrowded with the resolution crowd. You had to know this one was coming, right? This is a problem that any gym goer has every single year. On January 1st, you know that gym is going to be packed full of people, and it's going to be absolute mayhem in there. And figure out a way to work around that. And that's okay. That's what we're here to do. That's why I'm here to help you. And so the first thing I want to address right out of the gate on this is to remember that those New Year's resolutioners are there to improve themselves. And I know it's easy to be negative towards it, and I know I've been the same way in my life, in college in particular. College was the worst on New Year's, man. The gym would be so packed after you came back for spring semester. It was the worst. But again, it's very easy to get negative and down on that. But at the end of the day, those people are there to make to try to make a commitment to improve themselves. And is it cheesy because it's New Year's? It maybe, but it doesn't really matter. They're there to improve themselves, which is exactly why you're there. You're there to become better as well. And so, don't discourage them. Encourage them, empower them, offer to be a friend, offer to work out with people that look like they're new. They might not exactly know what they're doing. The worst they can say is, it's okay, I'm good here. I don't think they'll be mean to you if you're nice to them. If they are, who cares? Walk away. But yeah, just remember that statistically speaking, they're already unlikely to complete their New Year's resolution goals. So be as much of a friend and an asset to them as you can, and don't be super down on the gym being crowded. Because as you'll see, as I continue, there's ways to work around it. We can make that happen. Don't worry. So for you committed gym goers who are not just starting because it's a new year, good for you, first of all. And second of all, here's what you do. The key to this is to remember that at the end of the day, your workout is some combination of the 7 fundamental movement patterns. And you could break those down a little bit further. I talked about these before in a previous video. But you have your push, horizontal and vertical. Pull, horizontal and vertical. In this case, we're considering push and pull just upper body, by the way. So there's kind of like upper body push, upper body pull, horizontal and vertical. We'll get into that in a minute. Hinge, a hip hinge, squat, lunge, carry, and rotation. Those are 7 fundamental movement patterns, and every workout you've ever done in the gym is some combination of exercises based on those seven fundamental movement patterns. I drink this coffee in these videos and my mouth gets all dry. This is something I didn't think about whenever I decided to start this series. This is kind of stupid. It's annoying. Anyway, so now you have you have a job now. You have to be able to go through the workout that you have planned, or that your coach gave you, your trainer gave you, whoever, and be able to think critically through that workout and understand what movement pattern each exercise is addressing. Because once you're able to do that, all you have to do is plug and chug as far as exercises that you might not be able to access because of the crowds in the gym. So, for example, I have to change this up because like I always use the bench press example and I don't like it. Okay, we'll keep it kind of meatheadish right here. So let's say your workout program calls for a pull-up, right? No, that's a bad example. Newbies can't do pull-ups. We'll keep it simple. I'm keeping it simple. I don't care. Your workout calls for a bench press. It's always about benching. But you know that every meathead wannabe, newbie from the new year that comes into that gym that day is going straight to that bench press. And just like I talked about in that last video, they're not going to warm up. They're just going to go grab the bar and start pushing. Regardless, but you walk in, all 3 bench presses are taken. You can't get on that. What are you going to do? Well, you know, because you're thinking about it now, you say, okay, well, a bench press, that is a horizontal push for my chest. What can I do to replace that? Well, ideally, I can do a dumbbell press. I can go grab some dumbbells. If it's a heavy bench press day, I can get some heavier dumbbells. Light bench press day, maybe high rep, I can get light ones. Either way, it works. That's great. It's a good replacement. I actually prefer dumbbell press. I think the stabilizing aspect of it makes it an even better chest exercise. You could do a Smith machine bench press. And I know like my bodybuilders and powerlifters who listen to this are having a meltdown right now because I'm telling them to use the Smith machine. Adapt, improvise, overcome. That's the theme here, okay? So you can't get on a bench press. Maybe the Smith machine is open it, and you could try that. For any of you who don't know, the Smith machine is the rack that has the barbell on the runners that move up and down. You kind of rotate and it hooks onto the bars at different spots. That's the Smith machine. But you look over and some booty chick is doing squats on the Smith machine with her spine in a terrible position, and you can't use it now. We'll worry about that in a different video. What do? Well, to keep it as simple as possible, you could do a push-up, which is tougher if you're going for a heavy day. But find someone that's happy to throw some weight on your back. Put a couple plates on your back, pump out some push-ups. Not only are you getting a workout in, but you are looking like a total badass while doing it. And who doesn't want that? And then, again, worst case scenario, you have a chest press machine. So all I'm trying to get at here is that there's always something that can be done, even if it's not the exact exercises in your workout. Find the movement pattern and replace it with something else that addresses the exact same movement pattern. There's always a way to get around that. And I guess that's really the key to it, is just realizing that all of those exercises that are on your plan or in your head to do that day don't have to be exactly those exercises. You can modify and work around it, because regardless of what exercise you're doing, how busy that gym is, there's always a way to do any one of those movement patterns somewhere in that gym. And then beyond that, just remember that something is better than nothing. And so even if you can't get the exact workout in that you wanted, and you're still really having a hard time finding space to replace even your fundamental movement patterns with other exercises, get in the gym and do what you can. Because at the end of the day, no one has ever left the gym mad that they worked out, as opposed to skipping the workout altogether because they couldn't get the machine that they wanted, so they couldn't do it. That's stupid. Doesn't make sense. You will always be happy that you did something over opting to do nothing. And that's what I have for you. It's a short answer. It's kind of simple, but I think that kind of covers the basics there. Be nice to the new people, and I'm gonna make you think. Just think about what you are trying to accomplish and find a way to do it elsewhere if you need to. Honestly, that wraps up part 2 of this 2-part series. I see we're at 11 minutes anyway, so it's not like it was a short video. Do you guys realize how easy it is to just on these videos? 15 minutes goes so fast, it's unreal. Thank you all for watching part 2. I hope you watched part 1 first. If not, go back and watch part 1. I don't know if that's back based on what you're seeing, but it's back to me. Make sure to submit some questions for next week's Fit Brew Friday. I think next week is going to be the special episode that I've been alluding to, but I'm not going to say that it will be for sure, because I clearly am not good with making that happen. I hope you all had a great holiday and a great New Year with your family. Get out there, get after it, be a friend to the New Year's resolutioners in the gym, and let's all improve together, or as we like to say here at Case Specific Nutrition and Wellness, spread the health. We'll see you guys next week.